Without further ado, let's move on to our next outstanding offer with Celebrity. Price again just came down today, about extra £100, and it is a 20-night Panama Canal and South America cruise with the Santiago stay. Let's just quickly talk about Celebrity, because one of my favourite companies, Keith. Yeah. 5-star luxury.
5-star luxury, Sean. Beautiful ships, exceptional levels of personal service. The accommodation is amongst some of the most spacious at sea. There's a real focus on food quality and variety with Celebrity Cruises. And in fact, even the main pool deck, boasts the new SPE certified health through food programme, where ingredients are selected seasonally, locally and sustainably. Also, one of their big restaurants on there, the USS United States, is going for its first Michelin star. That gives you an idea of the quality of the food on board. It's 91,000 tonnes, so that's kind of mid-sized ship, but only 2,000 guests, so you've got lots of space. The ship came out in 2001, but it's had a £30 million refurb recently, just in the last couple of years. 30 million. And again, wonderful things added in quirky restaurants like Cuisine, where you order your food from iPads and get sushi lollipops. The health food of Blue and Bistro on Fire, which is a wonderfully fun and popular creperie. You've got the Celebrity Eye Lounge on board, where you can get involved with Apple products, not only buying it in dollar against the pound, which works out really well, but also tax-free. Cellar Masters if you like your wine. They're fantastic ships, really beautiful, whimsical art all over around every corner.
They're stunning. Really can't fault the Celebrity experience, but wait till you see where you're going to, where you're cruising to. So, starts off with a flight over to Miami, and we're going to put you up in a gorgeous hotel for a night there, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. A great chance for you to dip your toe into the multicultural melting pot of Miami, which is propelled by Latin rhythms. It's got its own bold style, and again, you can immerse yourself in the colourful Art Deco district, the vibrant nightlife, and of course, beaches full of sun worshippers and muscle men and water sports enthusiasts. Put some money on the horses at Hialeah Park, one of racing's oldest and most prominent tracks, right next to this lake full of pink flamingos. Go adventuring in the Everglades, looking for gators and manatees, canoeing through mangrove tunnels or paddling in a sea kayak. It's an amazing place to stay, and I've not even mentioned cruising Biscayne Bay and the famous Millionaires Row. Go and see the houses of Gloria Estefan and Matt Damon, Julio Ingracias, and many, many more.
And I love lots of the outdoor dining experiences, on Lincoln Road, things like that. Really nice.
Oh, it's great. The great thing is you're getting an overnight, so you can go out and experience it at night, and you need to experience Miami at night. What's that? So, welcome to Miami. It's a kind of, gets you shimmying. I can't shimmy, otherwise I'd let you see.
But after your stay in Miami, you've got the most stunning 16-night cruise. A few days at sea, so just enjoy the 5-star luxury, the great service, great food, top up your tan. And where's our first port then?
Cartagena in Colombia. This is the land of El Dorado, flamboyant adventurers in search of gold. Giant fortress walls, quaint narrow streets, balconied houses, all reminders of the Spanish heritage. From there on to Colón, which is in Panama. And this is your chance to explore the Panama Canal and its surrounding lush tropical rainforest by small boat, aerial rainforest tram, or by train. And it brings you up close to the sloths, the eagles, the ocelots, the toucans and the monkeys that dominate this area. Next, after that, you get to cruise the Panama Canal, celebrating its 100-year anniversary. This is the thing that, when people cruise, this is one of the things they have to tick off the list, and it's a mighty experience. Considered one of the 7 wonders of the modern world, it's one of mankind's greatest accomplishments. It's a must-see for every world traveller. Completed in 1914, but 80,000 workers were working on it, and it's one of the most difficult and largest engineering products ever undertaken. It enables ships, of course, to travel between the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans in half the time previously required. 14,000 ships pass through it every year. It takes about 9 hours to get through, and you're lowered a total of approximately 170 foot through 3 locks. And the big thing here is it's very hot. Take water out on deck, take your camera because there's lots to see, and on the Gatun lock, which is your 3rd lock, there are cameras. And you can go on the internet and you can tell your friends and family, and you can wave and they can see you sailing through.
I remember you telling me that.
So cameras on the Gatun locks, Google it, and then work out on board what the time you're going through, and they can see you enjoying your cruise. Incredible experience.
So good, isn't it?
From there, relaxing day at sea. And then you're into Manto, into Ecuador, the little boats of fishing crews hauling in their lines, prattling housewives, restaurant owners haggling for the best of the catch on these wide, inviting beaches. It's an old seafaring city, and it's your gateway to miles of pristine beaches and unrivaled seafood. Then a relaxing day at sea, and then, wow, to Peru, to Lima for an overnight on board. It's a sprawling desert city clinging precariously to this dusty cliff. side, and it's bursting with pre-Columbian temples sitting silently among condominium high-rises. You've got these vestiges of colonial mansions proudly displaying lavish Moorish-style balconies, stately museums displaying sublime pottery, and edgy art spaces. You'll find encyclopedic bookstores, cavernous shopping malls, well-heeled private golf clubs, baroque churches decorated with the skulls of saints, and a profusion of excellent eateries. It's an amazing place, and I've not even mentioned you can walk amongst the remnants of the Inca Empire through wonderful temples and monuments and pyramids, or watch the Peruvian horses. From there, you've got a relaxing day at sea, and then we're into Arica, into Chile now. Oh, it's an oasis bordered by desert and fertile valleys, fed by the snowmelt from the Andes. And again, loads and loads to do here. Again, looking at the ancient cultures that used to live.
Now, a couple of relaxing days at sea, and that normally would be the end of your cruise. However, when you disembark, you're transferred to a wonderful hotel in Santiago for 2 nights, and that's a 5-star hotel, isn't it?
5-star hotel, Sean, and this is incredible. Look at that picture there, and again, I tweeted and put on Facebook another picture of Santiago. This is great. It literally sprawls at the feet of the mighty snow-capped Andes, with the Maipo Valley, Chile's internationally renowned wine district, a short drive to the south. Definitely go out wine tasting there because it will blow your mind. The main square is a great place to enjoy a walk in the gardens, listen to music, and see the changing of the guard, which is quite an experience. It really, really is. Enjoy the views on the funicular ride in the nearby Enesco harbour of Valparaiso, or soak up the bohemian delights of the Bella Vista neighbourhood, bustling with street food and great art as well. Magical place.
We think this is one of the best we've ever seen. I think you'll agree in terms of South America. Only deposit needed today, and only 1 date available. It is important to point out, so it will sell very, very quickly. Don't forget, different phone number now due to the call volume, 0208 544 6620. So please use that new number. And this is what it breaks down to. All of you send flights. You've got the night in that 4-star hotel in Miami, and 2 nights in a 5-star hotel in Santiago as well. And the most stunning cruise. Oh wow!
And remember, if you want a longer stay in Miami, you want a longer stay in Santiago, get in touch. We can do that. We can make it bespoke.
And excursion-wise, you don't have to book these now, but don't forget, Planet Cruise can always arrange excursions for you at a fraction of the price compared to what you'd pay on board the ship. And they're really good. I've had several excursions through Planet Cruise. They're really, really good.
And the Everglades is amazing. When you go on the airboats, they're so loud you can't even hear yourself talk or think.
Really?
And you're just going like Gentle Ben. Like, do you remember Gentle Ben? What is it, Ben? Arr. There's someone trapped in a mine.
Vaguely.
And he travels through an airboat through. It's just, that's what I always think of with the Everglades. But it's
I'm a lot younger than you. I don't know all of these things, Scoop.